That was fucking horrible. That was fucking horrible. So apparently Ticketmaster has a 24-hour hold on the tickets for right before the event. So I can't transfer the tickets until the day before the event. And that just gave me so much fucking anxiety. I was chatting it up with the virtual assistant on StubHub. And I was literally like, I am fucking scared. I'm fucking scared. I'm so fucking scared. And I'm so sorry if this makes it into the vlog. I had to resell some tickets because I'm not going to be able to make it to an event that's happening in August, and I had to go through StubHub, but StubHub, like, I didn't understand because I've never done this before. And so, like, sorry, I'm a fucking loser. And I'm just like, okay. So StubHub was like, "Oh, you're fine. It's cool. You don't have to reach out to the person and tell them." And I was like, "No, I fucking do, because I have to reach out and tell them, like, hey, I swear to God, I'm not keeping your fucking tickets captive. Ticket masters keeping them captive. I want you to get what you want. I want you to go see this show, and I want you to live your life. But they won't let me send them to you until 24 hours before the show. So, like, sorry." And so yeah, I did. Maybe I overstepped a boundary, but I fucking reached out and I was like, "Hey, you're gonna go see this show, bro." I'm kidding. It was very professional in the email. I was like, "Hi, you just purchased some tickets from me on StubHub. I'm just letting you know that I can't fucking send them directly to you because Ticketmaster is being an asshole." But I said it in a professional way. And I said StubHub reassured me that everything was going to be gravy and cool and not to reach out, but I wanted to reach out anyways and let you know, whatever. Thank you. Um, did I overstep a boundary? Probably, but I would just like them to know that, like, hey, I'm a real person. I'm not some fucking whacked out scammer. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I'm not trying to fucking steal $600 from you. Like, and I also wanted to let them know that they were like the general floor, because I put floor on there, but it wasn't like pit. It was like floor, like general floor. Like, that's the tickets that they were, but there was no thing that said for the floor. So, guys, I don't know how to do this, and I'm so nervous that I fucked up. And yeah, I come off as this big angry dog. I know what I'm doing, but I'm also so dumb, and so I don't know if I did it right, and I'm so nervous. Okay, it's cool. It's fine. Whatever. They email me back and they tell me that I suck dicks in hell. Just gotta accept it. It's totally cool. Whatever. So, anyways, I try to, like, because I have one more ticket to sell, and so, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, it sucks because we were gonna have a little vacation. We were gonna plan a trip out, and now we're not going to because the state of the world's getting more and more uncertain. And so, if we can't drive somewhere, we're not going to fly places. And I know people fly all day. If you go on flight tracker 24/7 whatever.com, there's tons of airplanes in the sky. There's tons of birds off the ground 24/7. I can't do it. I'm just so fucking nervous, guys. I've never flown in a plane, probably never will. If I ever go to the UK, it'll probably be by boat. It'll probably be by boat. Like a kayak or something, like going across the pond in a kayak. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I am not doing that shit. Like, I guarantee this bird on the ground. This bird staying on the ground. Like, um, but yeah. So all that to say that I sold 3 tickets on StubHub just now, and I'm scared. Oh, I'm frightened. That freaked me out because it's like a big amount of money, and I don't understand the mechanics and the point of sales. And I have them, no, you have them, and so then I had to go to an external ticket master and then try to transfer them, and they're like, you can't transfer them until 63 days from now. And I was like, God damn, it would just be nice if I could just give them to the guy and be like, here, it's for you. They're all for you. But, like, just take them out of my hands. I was so scared. I was so scared. And I was so fucking frightened that I was really thinking, like, this is how scared I was. This is how stupid I am. I was like, maybe I shouldn't resell the tickets. Maybe I should just eat the money and not resell them. Because I was so frightened. Because I was like, I don't know how to resell them online. Like, I don't know how to do this shit. And so I was like, maybe I should just eat the money. It's fine. It's cool. I'll just pay it off. It's fine. It's whatever. Was tweaking. I was genuinely tweaking, guys. I was like, no. Like, that's some kind of fucked up, like, I'm insane. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. But anyways, I just courtesy. I said it too many times. Now it's not a real word. Out of the graciousness of my graciousness. I emailed this person because StubHub gave me their email, and I was like, "Bro, I'm so fucking sorry. I'll send you the tickets. I swear to fucking God, but it'll only be within 24 hours of the show." And like, I hope everything's okay. I hope they're chill. If not, fuck me, right? So whatever. But yeah, no, now I'm pissed because number one, we're not going to Roswell this year. Whatever. Number two, we're not doing anything this year. Like, so we had no vacation plan. And I know some people are like, oh, what the fuck? Like, does it fucking matter? No, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't really matter. But nothing matters. And so why the fuck not get in your car with your family and go take a look around the world? And why not do that? And why the fuck not do that? So, anyways, sold some tickets, got a little freaked out. I was vlogging about something else, and then an email popped up on my screen, and I was just like, "Holy fucking hell! Gotta be professional." And that like yoinked me into like professional mode, which I haven't been in so long. So it was kind of like shattering. I was just like, you know, like having to fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog. Sell tickets on StubHub. You twat. Oh my god, that sassy twink ass fucking computer on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, what the fuck? Why don't we have his voice? Hey, I got some random people on my Google. Like, whenever I ask a question, Google will be like, "Oh, of course, blah 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 blah. I'm so fancy and electronic." Bring the voice from Courage the Cowardly Dog if he's still alive. Hire him. I don't give a fuck. AI render his voice, steal his voice from him. Okay, his likeness, and put him as a Google thing. I would love him to be like, "Oh, you fucking bitch, take a left right here." I need the Courage Cowardly Dog computer to tell me how to live my life so I can live, because that's how I live. I'm like Courage Cowardly Dog. I go from like moments and bouts of like being happy and resting, lounging to like two modes, totally calm, totally bugging out, like two fucking modes, and that's it, and that's it. That's about it. I'm either fucking tweaking about life or I'm just totally chill about it and like zen moment. Like, golly. It's crazy because like we go through these moments of like acceptance, right? We're like, oh, okay, well, like, hey, you should accept that life is this and that and blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just fucking weird. I'm so nervous. I can't control any of this. I have no control over Ticketmaster, holding on like a fucking gorilla, holding on to the like a gorilla slamming my tickets from here to that account to my account to their account. Um, yeah, I have no, I have no control over the King Kong grip that is Ticketmaster. 24 hours before the show. That's scary. Because what if something goes wrong? Fuck me. Like I'm so nervous. Like, cause like what if something goes wrong? You know what I'm saying? That's so scary. Like, oh my god, guys, that's a frightening occurrence. It's a spooky thing. Um, Furthermore, I never accepted my tickets. So like I just purchased them and I never accepted them because I was like scared. I was like, what if I accept them? What does that mean? Like they go on my phone, where they go? And then yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb. I don't know. Just freaking out, guys, because I always wanted to be like I wanted to like go to band concerts when I was an adult, but then they weren't affordable. So I took a loan out to go see this band in New Jersey, and then now we're not gonna go because it takes a whole fucking 24 hours, mind you, to drive to New Jersey. And just looking at the state of the world, it's just there's gambles. Whenever you have kids, there's gambles you're not willing to make. Whenever you become consciously aware of that, there is something small and mortal that depends on your life and you being there to protect, shield, comfort, feed them, right? Whenever you are consciously aware that you have a responsibility and you are accountable, like a certain amount of accountability for these things that you created or co created, it's important to, weigh things, and it's a lot. And yeah, of course, I'm just bugging out, just freaking out. I'm like, oh, but it wasn't just that. I had this huge moment where I had asked my guides, my spirit guide. I had like a little spiritual moment, man, a little zen moment, where I was like, hey, give me a sign if we shouldn't go. Give me a sign, like give me a real sign. And out of nowhere, my husband, who is very grounded and very masculine and whatever, doesn't really listen to none of that kind of stuff. He's not like that, but he was like, I'm really worried about going. And I was like, don't, no, don't say that. No, don't. Oh my God. And then I was like, this is it. I was like, give me, and I literally said to the universe, I was like, give me a sign that I cannot deny, like, I cannot ignore. I cannot just toss off as like, whatever. This came from the least likely person to say, he's usually the person like, hey, come on, let's get a grip. Like, come on, it's not that crazy. He's very logical, masculine, logical, and I'm very courage the cowardly dog. And so, and so, uh, okay, wait. Courage has three things. He's resting, he's bugging out, or he's getting the courage to fucking go get a fucking 2x4 and beat the shit out of a monster. And that's actually me. That's actually me. Like, courage the cowardly dog is actually me. Courage the cowardly dog is actually me. Because I do have three settings as well. Chilling, bugging out, beating the shit out of a monster with a 2x4. Oh my God. Guys, I'm so scared because I'm selling tickets and it's online and I've never done this and I'm so scared. I need to chill out. Thousands of people do this daily. Hundreds of thousands, maybe. I mean, how many people show up to a show? Fuck, I don't know, but there's numbers out there somewhere, I'm sure. So statistically, I think I'm okay. And the virtual chat assistant, after I told Ticketmaster, said, I'm scared. So the chat on Ticketmaster.com is, I'm scared. And they were like, it's totally normal to be nervous. Wait, is this a person talking to AI? I said, I'm scared to the Ticketmaster AI. And I think it was a real person. They were like, bitch, chill out. I was like, I'm scared. The virtual assistant was like, oh my fucking god. You are okay. Shut that fuck up. Oh my god. Anyways, okay, so yeah, I'm bugging out a little bit. And they were like, it's fine. You don't have to send them an email and none of that shit, dude. You're fine. And I was like, I'm scared with the throw up. I threw up. I'm scared. Anyways, that's funny. That's a good change in pace because earlier I was just really in a funky place. And I mean, I think everybody's in a little bit of a funky place. I think we're all allotted a funky donkey place. I reuse glass jars I get from coffee things. I don't know. Someone said it was a white person thing to reuse jars, but I think it's a witchcraft thing for me. I don't know. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out. But whatever, man. Okay, so what else? Yeah, that freaked me out. But I just wanted everything to be straight across the board. And the next ticket I sell, I have one last ticket to sell. The golden ticket. I guess I'll just also email that person and be like, hey, Ticketmaster's being a cuck. They're like holding on to my ticket and I can't give it to you until 24 hours before the show, you know? Play game, your ticket is lost in Ticketmaster. Yeah, that's weird. I don't ever want to do this again. I don't like this anymore. You know what I do like? I like going to the opera. I like going to the ballet, and like you have to get the tickets from the opera house. Like you have to purchase them from their website, not StubHub or Ticketmaster or none of that shit. And then you have to go print out their tickets. And even though there's there's rich people that go to the opera and the ballet and shit like that, and they're like in their like mink coats and like fancy dripped in diamonds and gaudy and Jiminy Crickets on a fucking biscuit. They are fancy fucking dolled up, right? Even the men, okay, even the men, maybe a little bit more than the women. They got their fucking little handkerchiefs and their fancy ties and their good fucking Italian shoes and like they got a lot going on. When I went to the Nutcracker, I was like, I'm fucking overwhelmingly underdressed. Even the little kids there were like fur coats and holy shit, and I was like, I might be underdressed for the Nutcracker. Oh, and the nosebleed seats of the Nutcracker. So I was like, I think I'm a little underdressed. Even for nosebleeds, I'm a little underdressed. They said Sunday plus best. So yeah, I was like, you can tell I don't have money. Yeah, you can tell I do not have fucking money. Anyways, so I like the whole you get the ticket and then you have to print it out on a piece of paper, and everybody has their pieces of paper. Like rich, poor, doesn't matter. Me, poor. Rich and then poor. They like we all had our tickets in our hand and they collect them, and then there's an escalator going up to the so the ballet, the place that encompasses the ballet stage, whatever, where the seats are, there's like many floors to get to your seat, because whenever you look at the ballet from inside to where it's at, it's like on a stage, and then there's a coliseum of seats. It's like a half moon coliseum around the stage to observe what's going on. And so there's like many different floors, but you have to achieve the only way to get to these floors is through the escalator, which they only allow so many people. And so what I was thinking that is that there, because this is how I like to think of catastrophes all the time. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm like like maybe it's just trauma built up. I'm not fancy or rich, and so I'm not like, oh, I've had such an easy life. I've had such a difficult life that I am probably really good for an insurance company to hire to figure out everywhere that things can go wrong. And if it does go wrong, what the best places to get out are. Now, I foresee if anything ever happens to that ballet house and mid show, that escalator collapsing. For sure, absolutely. People just pouring into it, out of it, crawling down of it, it breaking. Some Final Destination type shit. 100%. Because uh the way they were like, whoa, there's a weight limit, and a weight limit, not like weight isn't time, but like weight isn't size. Um Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. And so, me as somebody who has like severe OCD and stuff like that, whenever I finally get out with the normies, with the rich folks, I'm rubbing elbows with, with fancy people, I'm like, holy hell, what in Mother Nature? What the fuck? Like, I was like, God damn, this is an issue. This is not okay. And of course, there's elevators, but the chances that those are working during a serious thing happening, I don't like it. I felt very trapped. And as a poor person who is very traumatized, I was like, I don't like this. And I tried to enjoy, like, even like sitting in the nosebleeds, I tried to enjoy, but I was like, the amount of like wanting to jump off this thing, like, like OCD was having a field day. It's very stressful. Yeah, it's very stressful. But yeah, whatever. But do I want to go back? Sure. Yeah, if they play something worth the while, I mean, it's like $80 a seat for nosebleeds. So, um, whatever. Yeah, it's like a lot of money for nosebleeds, and nosebleeds are seats at the very top. They're so high up that your nose starts bleeding. Like this is I, expression, whatever. But yeah. So I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna make this a separate vlog. I just sold tickets, and I had a fucking Minty Bee. I had a Minty Bee, and now I have to go. God, I'm sunburnt. Ah, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.